In America, and right here in Florida, job creation and free enterprise are under attack. We've seen it before. New York, once the nation's financial frontier, lost the battle. California, once the center of new ideas, well, they lost the battle as well. In Florida, as we look to set another example, we must do what is necessary to win. Losing is not an option. Fighting for free enterprise and growing the private sector is our mission. That's why we put the long term ahead of the short term. That's why we fight for freedom and for economic opportunity. They are essential to Florida's future.
Now, one of the most populated states in the Union, Florida, crucial to the economic health of the nation.
I've often said that friends come and go, and enemies only accumulate. There are forces working to destroy free enterprise all around us. The media ignores them, but we simply cannot. It's almost as if they want to turn America into France, as if they want us to fail. And if their ideas become reality, the drift will be down. Already, they've made it harder to do business and create jobs. They've made Florida's lawsuit-friendly legal climate one of the worst in the nation. And they've pushed America's education ranking out of the top 20. Education reform suffers when union leaders make it about the adults when it should be all about the kids. Union dues enable them to have thousands of people working against making America more competitive. The plaintiff trial lawyers invest millions of dollars in the political process, and the environmental extremists deploy delay tactic after delay tactic to shut down jobs and economic progress. I've often said, if you're not taking flack, you're not over the target. Take a look into the future, into 2030, when the United States will look like Florida does today. The solutions we are striving for, like better education, growing the private sector, long-term planning, and how 6 million new people in the next 20 years impacts transportation, water, and energy. Florida's opportunity is nothing short of leading by example and paving the way for America. We must focus on securing Florida's future. Our competition is no longer Alabama or Georgia or even Mississippi. Our competition is China, India, Korea, and so many other nations. We must fight for education that looks toward the future, that encourages innovation and research and development in our colleges and universities. We must make Florida, already the economic crossroads of the Americas, into the premier global hub for trade. And as we focus, we must continue the fight. Right now, prison costs continue to grow. Unsustainable government pensions are rising at taxpayers' expense. Mandates in the classroom continue to increase costs in an education system where too much goes into bureaucracy and not enough goes to good teachers and into the classroom. Medicare and Medicaid remain in crisis, and Washington's bureaucratic red tape continues weighing us down. The stakes are high. We either win the war on free enterprise by growing the private sector, creating jobs, and getting government out of the way, or we lose it and go the way of New York and California, and eventually France and Greece. For those of you already fighting the war by participating in our Grassroots Action Network and funding our mission, thank you. For those concerned with special interest agendas and the strength of our opponents, Florida needs you right now. As the Florida Chamber works to unite Florida's business community, we need you to join the fight and help us secure Florida's future.